Welcome back, everybody, to the EWO show, the Elite Wrestling Organization. And tonight we are in for a wild one, as we are just 5 days away from the EWO pay-per-view. And tonight we are coming to you live from Vancouver, Canada. Let's get right into the action. And what is going on at the top? Oh my god, it's Beast and Kenji. They're going after each other. What the? They were supposed to be in a one-on-one match just right now, and I guess they just started on the outside, coming out down to the ring just in a little brawl. I guess now we're just gonna allow it to go on, I guess. So I guess we're just gonna allow it to see what happens. It makes for exciting TV, and Kenji picks him up for a big no. Kenji gets reversed out of it. And spin around DDT laid out by Beast, and Beast and the Squirrel have just been attacking Kenji for no apparent reason, as we're still waiting to see what Kenji decides on picking on his tag team partners. Right now it's a mystery, and we do not know who will be his tag team partner at the pay-per-view, because we have scheduled a match, Beast and his brother Squirrel versus Kenji and his mystery partner. As of right now, that's how it stands, as Beast and Kenji are just in a big brawl, and we're gonna allow it until like somebody comes out and stops them from fighting. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck at home watching this and calling it, so we need somebody in the arena right now to come to the ring and stop this fight. But if not, I guess we're just gonna go until somebody gets knocked out. And right now, Beast has just thrown Kenji's face off the side of the barricade, and now Beast just whips away Kenji, walks back into the ring, and taunting Kenji from the inside. No one's still coming to stop this. I still don't understand, as now they're both in the ring, getting the fight started back in the ring. Beast with a kick to the midsection, overhand slap, big right, big forearm again, and punch to the lower gut as Kenji falls into the top rope. Now Beast grabs him, throws him in a dragon sleeper from the top rope, trying to choke him out. As this fight continues, we still have no idea where the staff is to come into the ring and stop this. No, can we get security down there? Anybody? Like, is just gonna allow them to fight, as now Beast is just taking down Kenji. Picks him down, puts him in a... Uh-oh. We've seen this before. As he grabs him, he's gonna slam his face into the ground. Oh. Kenji's got to be hurting from that one, and he's gonna try it again. Nope. He pulls him over to a sharpshooter, and Kenji just gives up. He can't do it anymore as Beast takes him out. I wish we had security to come down and take him out and stop it, but they just allowed it to continue as the assault rains down from Beast. This match at the pay-per-view should be a good one, as logistics to it is a tag team match, but we don't know what we're gonna do with it. The next match scheduled for one fall. Introducing to you first, he is one half of the #1 contenders for the tag team championships, and they are accompanied by Knoxx. Here is Daniel Soto. As tonight we will see the #1 contender, Daniel Soto, taking on one half of the tag team champions in Sadistic Joker. Should be an exciting one, as we have not seen Joker in a couple weeks. And we're gonna get our first look before the pay-per-view, the tag team championship fight. Basically, at least one of them they're gonna fight, and then as of the pay-per-view, we will see the next ones. And as you know, Soto and Knoxx claiming the #1 contenders in a cage match last week, or it was a couple weeks ago, but nonetheless taking out the MSC crew, and rightfully so taking the #1 spot for the #1 contenderships, as Soto now is just getting ready for action. And we will see if Soto can deliver for his team and take out one of the tag team champions right now. Soto waiting patiently in the ring, but not. He wants to run out there and go to the front, run up that ramp and attack. And introducing next his opponent. He is one half of the tag team champions, accompanied by Sadistic One. Here is the Sadistic Joker. And there he is, walking with a purpose. Have not seen Joker in a while. Taking a little breather after winning the tag team titles. Giving him some time off as that big tournament that happened. As he was fighting left, right, and center also. And as the tag team champions running to the ring, staring down their opponents. And now, going to the top rope. Getting the boos, but they do not care. We know that they do not care. As we know now, even though with Joker taking a break, asking for a singles title shot, as after the pay-per-view, we will settle that and give him a chance at something. And after the pay-per-view, you will see Sadistic One going right after the Intercontinental Championship. As soon as it's done, the next day, right away. And the bell rings. And Joker gets punched in the gut by Soto. And Soto taking up his upper arm to make sure that he doesn't get anything good going. Kicks him in the gut. Puts him underneath. And he's going to lift him for a pile driver. Well executed. And as my daughter asks me to go pee-pee, I'm going to have to walk away for 1 second. Maybe I will pause the recording and this way it'd be easier. As Soto takes him down and keeps it going. And excuse me for that, my daughter had to go to the washroom, so I had to deal with that first. So now Soto jumps to the top rope, big splash from the top rope, taking and putting all his weight all over the chest of Joker. And now what the hell is that? I gotta see what the hell, a spinning leg drop off the middle rope. As now is a 2 count and Joker kicks out of it. Soto can't believe it, but I can, buddy. I wonder if Sadistic One or Knoxx will play a factor into this match, and goes for another splash from the top rope. Soto bringing, oh yeah, there it is right there. Sadistic One trying to distract Soto so Joker can turn him around, picks him up, and throws him off of the top rope across his neck. Joker now into the match, throwing over Soto and punching him hard on the rope, and another hard right. And uh-oh, what is this? What is Joker gonna do? Picks him up, boom, drops him right on his back on the side of the mat there onto the edge. That was probably the hardest part of the actual ring. And now whips him into the announce table. As my other announcers on another language there are talking to somebody. I know they look English, but they're not. And as Joker just pummels him, big right hand to the face. A Sadistic One watching on his tag team partner and just staring him down, cheering him on right there. Now Joker into the ring, bringing up Soto. And Soto reverses it quickly and punches to the gut. What the hell is that? And a big clothesline. Such an awkward move, but delivered it pretty well. As now Joker gets whipped into the corner. And uh-oh, we know what this is. We know exactly what this is. I didn't even think Soto would do this to him, but Joker's gonna allow it. Well, not really his fault to allow it, but he's just gonna do it to Joker. And now Joker gets the flip slam. Oh my god. That move has been executed perfectly throughout this mainstay of the EWO here. He's been taking out people with that move, and now the pins count 1, 2, and no, only a 2 count delivered. Joker needs to wake up here to get that win. Make sure that his team doesn't lose here, or at least make sure he doesn't lose. Big elbow drop from the top. What could this say if that Soto wins and beats Joker and goes to the pay-per-view with the upper hand? Joker chin breaker, picks him up and throws him down. Joker close to getting that finish right here. Spinning neck breaker, perfect. And now looking at Knoxx, but goes to the corner. And we've seen this once before as he crawls over to Soto in that awkward stare. Look at that. Waits for Soto to get up. Grabs him. Shades of Harley, he calls it. It goes for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Soto kicks out of it as he did get bloodied open, and a big spine buster. Soto is now, and he's gonna do it again. He knows that this move is very powerful, as he should see. He started bleeding from there. Joker creeps on up again. Look how freaky that looks. I don't want to face this man. I don't think anybody does. Picks up Soto again, kisses the blood, and drops him right in the middle of the ring. Murder, She Wrote. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, and there's your winner, the Sadistic Joker. Getting that big win to go into the pay-per-view for that big tag team title match. And there's your winner, as Soto rolls out of the ring. What a good win by Joker. Soto's disappointed, all bloodied up. And let's head over to the next match of the night. And the next match, scheduled for one fall. Introducing to you first. She is the #1 contender for the Women's EWO Heavyweight Championship. Here is Roxanne. As Roxanne looking to get a win here over the Hardcore Champion tonight to get a little bit of momentum going into the pay-per-view, as we, decided to put Viper in a main event match tonight versus Lopez, deciding Lopez should get at least a match against the world champion. As Megan Lee has been taking out Lopez also, we, I believe, know that as of right now that Lopez is bringing a friend out just in case Megan Lee decides to show up. As now Roxanne all hyped up and ready to go, waiting for that Hardcore Champion to walk down the aisle, and the ramp, I should say. And introducing to you, she is the Women's EWO Hardcore Champion, the Italian Machine, Claymor Queen. And there she is, folks, the newly appointed Hardcore Champion, beating out Rage last week and taking it from her. As we don't know if we're gonna see the Women's Hardcore Championship be defended at the pay-per-view, but we have not decided. I've decided I don't want to put, after this pay-per-view, we're gonna not put the Hardcore Championship on the line at the pay-per-view anymore. We are just gonna do that solely as house shows. So if it happens, it might be a big extravagant one, more like a battle royal if I have to, if I see fit. But the newly appointed Hardcore Champion, Claymor, looking to take on the #1 contender, stop her in her tracks to get no momentum, so that this way, if she beats her, has a chance at being next in line to face the next women's champion if she wins, because holding that title is, prestigious in this company. And the match bell is about to ring, and there we go, as Claymor starts it off, but a block by Roxanne, and a block return back from Claymor, and kicking her in the gut and chopping her down. And now Claymor, where is she heading? Trying to bring that 5'6" frame, and no, she tells her to get up. totally misses, I guess, jumps over to trick her, but now Roxanne just totally punches her to the face right away, beats her to the chase, whips her right into the corner. As she now tosses Claymore across the ring like a rag doll, and now stretching her nose out. We already have big noses, you need to stop stretching that shit. And now she throws a big submission on the hardcore champion. Trying to get her to tap, but you're gonna have to do more than that. She's the hardcore champion. A big elbow to the nose back. And this just in, we will see Private Killa versus Nemesis at the pay-per-view. It'll be the first match of the night, as Private Killa did get screwed over and management is acknowledging it. And what is this? Nice club from the top ropes, as they know his debut was spoiled by a referee error. So we will see Private Killa versus Nemesis at the pay-per-view. And a big combination from Claymore. I've lost my pen. A big fisherman. I think that was a fisherman. I couldn't see it. I lost my pen. I'm getting mangled here. And now she's stomping on the hand of Claymore. Picking her up. Now whipping her right to the corner. What will she do here? I want to see something big and extravagant from the corner, but no, she just tosses her away again. Claymore walks out of it, but gets punched in the face and stopped in her tracks. But no, she stops her and slaps her. Holy crap, and no, big reverse back, and boom, it's a big choke slam. And there it is. That could put away the actual hardcore champion right there. As the ref comes down for a pin. 1, 2, 3, and there's your winner, the #1 contender for that women's championship, taking out the hardcore champion with that big choke slam, Roxanne. Holy crap, she just found it, did it, and boom, there it is, over and done with. That should help her right into the pay-per-view right there with the momentum on the side of Roxanne. And what is she doing? She grabs her chair. That's her best friend right there. And the next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing you first, the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I haven't screwed that up again. Man, I gotta get my facts straight. And yes, I am right. I'm stupid. There's your #1 contender, the Briman. Excuse me for that. Man has been on a roll, and he's been talking to me backstage about a new move, and he wants to end one move and put a new one in. I don't know if he's gonna show it tonight, but we will hopefully see it sooner or later. And my guess is as good as yours of what it could be. I'm hoping it's another stunner, because that'd be beautiful. I would love to see it, because I know he's been ending people with a big boot, but we will see when he decides to show it. And now introducing his tag team partner. He is the EWO World Heavyweight Champion. He is the self-proclaimed King Ray. And that title around his waist, and now putting it to the sky, and there he is, the EWO champion, as he's gonna be tagging with the #1 contender, Intercontinental champion, or Intercontinental contender, #1 contender, excuse me, the Briman, as they will be taking on the Intercontinental champion and the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. and we are ready to see this match. I was gonna put it as the main event of the night, but I have not seen Viper in a couple weeks, so we decided to put the women's world champion at the end of the night tonight. But again, they tagged up champion versus the #1 contenders, but now it's gonna be the other way around, where the #1 contender and the champion versus the #1 contender and the champion. Should be a good match. And introducing to you one of their opponents. He is the EWO Intercontinental Champion, El Barbera. As soon as he defends that title, if he defends it at the pay-per-view, we'll be facing Sadistic One the next house show. So we will see the outcome of that on the pay-per-view and on Sunday. As right now we have a bunch of matches, as we see the last, I believe this will be the last hardcore title championship we'll see from at the pay-per-view, unless it's a big pay-per-view. Sci-Fi Farms versus Artifice for the title, and then we got Knoxx versus King Ray for the world title, Briman versus Barbera for the Intercontinental title, Daniel Soto and Knoxx versus the Sadistic Bloodline for the tag titles, Elias Gordo and Sam the Wise versus the Fab Truth for the tag titles, or excuse me, the Fabulous Truth. And we might implement the women's hardcore championship at the pay-per-view. I just want to keep the pay-per-view mainly titles, but I don't want to put the hardcore titles. But introducing you next, his tag team partner. He is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Here is Knoxx Leclure. Excited. We have not seen him in a little bit. Again, taking time off, as we have to give, opportunities to other wrestlers into the company. I believe the last match he had was, again, the same match right here, but he did tag with Briman. Now his opponent, as we're trying to set up big things for this company, as we're trying to separate shows from Monday or Tuesday and Friday or Saturday for the second show. Haven't come up with any names yet, but we're gonna try to keep a couple stars on one show and the others on the other show, and a big spinning hurricanrana to El Barbera, as Briman's like coming out strong. And now a side, oh no, reverse from Barbera. Barbera back in the match. Big forearm taking down Briman and howling to the family. And we have not even seen El Dragon in a little bit, as now that I say that, oh, there it is. And he tried to get the stunner from the rope and it did not work. And I know that move because we have not seen it. Nice and Sagiri perfected well. And now Knoxx gets tagged into the match. Yeah, so we're trying to separate shows and wrestlers, as the roster is continuously growing. We want to keep certain stars to certain shows, and this way it would be easier, but the titles will be... Oh, and now Briman is cut open from the mask of Knoxx. Holy crap, as the titles will stay in effect as one title. We're not going to do this whole title for title crap, or title for show crap, as we don't want that. We want to keep it as one, but we will implement new titles soon. And with King Ray going for a ride, Sunset Bomb. And look at Barbera trying the shades of Guerrero. Now Ray picks him up, drops him on his face. And again, we don't like this on this man. We got to take that off. Excuse me, I keep forgetting to do things. Been too busy lately. As I will be, off topic for a second, I will be adding more first-person shooters back to the show again, as Barbera tried to drop, just a sliding drop kick to a baseball slide toward Briman, but Briman moves him out of the way and punches him, as now Barbera punching him, drop kicking Briman out. Now Barbera punching the world champion. It's now the champ versus champ right now. Who will come out on top of this match? Picks up the champ and chucks him to the outside. The big man, King Ray, throwing the Intercontinental Champion to the outside. And now Knoxx tried to get into it, but King Ray said nope. Picked him up and kicks him to the face, or knees to the face. And now Barbera attacking the world champ and drops him on his face on the outside, and it looks like Knoxx is out cold. Oh no, now he's getting back to his feet as Ray gets thrown in the ring by Barbera. And now Briman gets tagged back in. Grabs Barbera, grabs Briman, whips him to the corner. And Briman gets out of that quickly, knees him to the gut, and another knee to the gut. Off the rope. Could it happen? There it is, the stunner off the rope. And a nice elbow drop planted right after that as Barbera quickly gets Knoxx back into the match. And the #1 contenders are now going at it again. And Briman kicked him in the knee, picks him up. And now going, no, reverse by Knoxx. Chop block onto the back of the knee. Oh, there it is. Working on the lower leg now, Knoxx. Oh, stretching it out. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Oof. Oh, no. Briman reverses. Grabs Knoxx, picks him up, kicks him in the gut. And perfectly executed twist of fate. Is now Barbera just staring at them. What's going on in the match? Will he get back in here and help his tag team partner? 1, 2. No. It looks like he doesn't want to help his partner, saying forget about it. And now Barbera climbing back into the corner. Now Ray comes back in, takes him down, comes over and punches away right at Knoxx. Knoxx now gets whipped into the corner. We see this happen at the pay-per-view as now Knoxx gets whipped to the other corner and Ray with a punch and off the rope he goes. Big spear delivered from Ray, and that could be the end of the match right here. 1, 2, and no, Ray gets only a 2 count and Knoxx kicking right out of that. We thought that was the end of the match right there. Now Ray to the top rope. Goes for a big knee across the chest. Ray now tags in Briman, trying to clean up the mess. Picking up Knoxx. And oh, we've seen that once before, dropping him on his shoulders. And now Knoxx reverses it. And picks up for a fisherman suplex, but does not can hold it for the bridge to pin there. And Knoxx whips Brian to the corner. We know what he's probably going to do here. Oh, that big splash in the corner. Neck breaker in the corner again. Grabbing Briman, trying to get that pin probably. Try to end that quickly as Briman just bleeding everywhere. Goes for the pin. 1. No, only a 1 count. King Ray come in and breaking it up. And now Briman and Ray in the ring against Knoxx. Knoxx just whips out Ray. Uh-oh, here it is. And here it is, the big spinning drop. And here's the pin. 1, 2, 3, and there's your winners. The Briman and King Ray trying to take that momentum into the pay-per-view. Taking down Barbera and Knoxx. As you know, I told you, Briman has just been on a big momentum swing. Has not lost a match in a while. And that big spear there I thought was the end. But here's the X factor of the match right here. Uh-oh. No, not that one. But right there is the X factor. That bloodied face of Briman. And this team coexisted tonight, but Briman knows he wants a shot at that world title sooner or later. But first, has to take on the Intercontinental Champion. And let's get into the main event of the night. And introducing you next, it is scheduled for one fall. She said she was going to bring a partner with, and she brought Roxanne, the #1 contender for the World EWO Women's Championship. Here is Sofia Lopez. I didn't expect that. I think I did say that it was, but I didn't know if it was actually for sure. And there's her protection right there. Sofia Lopez comes down to the ring, waiting on her opponent. But that's her protection. She is just paid, I'm pretty sure, paid off Roxanne to come in and protect her. And there it is, Sofia Lopez. She doesn't want to get Megan Lee in this. She wants to face the champion one-on-one. But at least she has a little protection. Yeah. And now, introducing you, she is the Women's World EWO Champion. She is Miss Viper, and she is now accompanied by Megan Lee. Uh-oh. What does that say? So Megan Lee has got something up her sleeve. What is up with her? Why is she... Why? I don't get it. Why does she have something against Sofia Lopez? Is Megan Lee now coming down to the ring with the world champion here? Could this be... I feel like something different is... I feel like Megan Lee has a newfound attitude. But why? Why take on Sofia Lopez? What did she do to you? And there's your champ. Arriving in style, Miss Viper, as she will be defending that title at the pay-per-view against the woman that accompanied Sofia Lopez, and is Roxanne. Excuse me, folks. I'm everywhere today. As she looks down at the opponent. And let's get right into the action here, because here is the main event of the night. The champ, Sofia Lopez. Bell rings, and let's get her going. Sofia Lopez trying to make a name for herself here. Cracker, holy crack. And now goes for a quick pin. Only a 1 count. Trying to take it to the champ fast. Looks good on her. If she can beat the world champion now, it'll look good in the future, as she took on a world champion. And off the rope, elbow to the face of Viper, as now she's punching Viper in the face. Oh, look at the women go. Oh, and a big stretch. Will she give up right here? No, rolls out of it. Tries to get back to the feet quick, and now tosses by Lopez. And no, Lopez swings down off the top of the rope, and she landed on her. Oh, big reversal. God, there's too much going on right now from both of these women. What an exciting match so far. It's now Viper got to get back in here and make her look stupid. Oh no, now Lopez is now reversing back as Lopez takes out quick. Uh-oh, picks up the champ, power bombs her down, sits it out. Holy crap, Lopez taking it to the world champion here, and goes for count 1, 2, only a 2 count right here. Lopez doing everything she can right away to take out the champion, and now kicks her in the back of the neck. Is Roxanne cheering on her protege, we'll call it, and big splash. Holy crap, and she's gonna soften her up for the pay-per-view. Roxanne loves her for this big kick to the freaking head. And now Lopez gets tossed away from Viper, reversing it. Is Viper going after the hands now? Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, now a kick to the face, and goes for a chop, but doesn't work, but now reverses the punch and returns the favor, and she tried to do something but missed as Sofia gets the back of her, whips her into the corner as she runs over, handspring and lands it, throws her to the ground. We've seen this before. It's that 450 off the bottom rope and lands it quickly, taking it right to the gut of hers, and she goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and there it is. Sofia Lopez picks up the win over the world champion. Holy crap. What did we just see here? Holy crap. As Sofia Lopez taking out that champion. And now Viper in the ring, just looking over at Lopez. Lopez extends her hand and she just tosses it away. What the hell was that? As now Viper pissed and walks away. She can't believe that she lost to her, and thank you. What does that mean for Lopez now in the future? Will she get implemented into the pay-per-view now because of that? Holy crap, this has just been exciting today. I want to thank everybody for showing up for the EWO show tonight. And we will see you again on Friday, I'm hoping, so that this way all things go smooth for the pay-per-view on Sunday. Thank you and have a great night.